Chrissie Swan Show.
I've been very busy with my mouse.
Chrissie's clickbait.
And no, that is not a euphemism.
You know what? I decided it's 2:50 on a Tuesday. I won't make that dirty. So
And then I did.
Then you did.
Good news for people that are loving Mobland. It's the streaming TV series featuring Tom Hardy,
So good.
Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan. It has been officially renewed for season 2.
Yes.
Makes me nervous because I haven't watched season 1, and I know that if season 2 drops and I haven't watched season 1, then I'm never going to watch it.
Well,
It's too much to take on.
the fact that it's only just been renewed makes me think we won't have it for over a year.
Well, remember Meghan Markle said, blah, 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 it's just been renewed, but it was already in the can.
These people aren't liars like Meghan Markle.
I
though.
love it.
Do you know what's great about this show, Swanee?
What?
Is the use of the C-bomb.
Really?
I really notice how well the English and Irish can deliver it. Usually, sometimes it's jarring. Scudder agrees with me because Scudder and I love it, our audio producer. But the way they use that word is brilliant.
I'm so glad that you told me because I was going to watch that with my kids.
No,
and
don't.
I think maybe
Maybe
no.
not.
Maybe no. That's just the one word I don't want them to use.
No.
And they wouldn't, actually. They use it around me fairly open. I've heard them say it.
I love it. Well,
But it was part of Leo said it as part of an impersonation of someone else.
okay, that's
So I'll allow
that's
it.
allowed. It's acting.
It's acting. He's in the role. Now, let's move on to Brad Pitt. Speaking of acting, he has sat down with Dax Shepard, who's one of my favourites. He's married to Kristen Bell, who's also one of my favourites, and he's got a podcast called
Armchair Expert.
Armchair Expert. And Brad Pitt went on it. Now, he never does podcasts, Brad
No.
Pitt, but those two are friends. And if you're wondering where they met, it was at an AA meeting. Have a listen.
Given the way you and I met, does it make you nervous?
Sexually, you mean?
Of course.
That's
He
how-
wishes.
That's hopefully where it ends.
I've never had a gay experience. I kind of missed that window. But if I did,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be you.
Of course, I'm wondering who it would be.
Oh, I would.
Anyway, whatever.
Moving on.
You forgot where you were. All right, let's move on to the next bit. They met
AA.
at an AA meeting, which, of course, anonymity is key. And if you're ever in an AA meeting, you must never get to your car and be driving home and calling your best friend and going, oh, my God, you're not going to believe it. Brad Pitt's just been at my meeting. You must not ever do that. And it came up in the podcast about how he felt about trusting strangers.
So I've heard of stories where, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman went to one and someone videoed it and put it out.
See, that's
and,
scary.
But I'd been assured by another friend this was a safe place. I am a stubborn, but I am also, when I've stepped in, I'm pretty good at taking responsibility for it and
Yeah.
owning up to it.
Good on him.
I know that we have had a bit of discussion recently about Brad and whether he's a bad dude or not because of the stuff with his daughter. Now, putting that aside and not commenting on it,
So the stuff with his daughter specifically is that she has taken his surname off her name.
Yeah.
And when I read that, I thought, God, that's really saying something.
It is. But outside of that, I mean, I don't know enough about that to have
No, we don't.
to comment.
No.
But watching him, I watched 40 minutes of this podcast. He's so likable. He's so just like authentic and genuine. He doesn't seem like a kid.
Look, in fairness, he says that at the time that he started at AA, which is life-changing for the people that it works for, he said he needed to wake up, that he'd stuffed everything up. It was 2019.
Yeah.
He'd just broken up with Angelina and got out of the family home and all of that. So maybe he has changed a lot over the last 5 or 6 years.
Hopefully. And I didn't realise he's got a side hustle.
Oh, my God, yes. Have a
He
listen.
started a fashion brand, which is so funny, the idea of him having a side hustle.
Why does he need a side hustle?
My dear friend, originally a holistic nurse in my age of discovery, I came in one day and she said, I had a dream about you. You said, I want more green in my life. And I literally said that to someone the day before. Like just at a whim, I want more
That's
green in my
spooky.
life. And so she made me a green shirt. Her name is Sadhedi. It means God's truth.
See, the thing is, if I had had a dream with Brad Pitt in it and he said, I want more green in my life, I would have assumed, because, he's mad for a bit of a chuff.
Yeah.
I would have thought that that's the green that he was talking about. I need
think
more
it probably
green
was,
in my
hey.
life, yeah.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Got a few more things to talk about before we go.
Chrissie's clickbait.
I mean, first of all, I want to talk about Dolly Parton, my queen, and yours, and everyone's, really. She has agreed to do a residency at the Coliseum at Las Vegas. If I could hear that live, I could walk straight out into oncoming traffic and I'd be fine with it.
Let's go to Vegas at the end of the year when I'm assuming it's the end of the year she's performing, and that's how we'll wrap up the year. You will die.
You can wrap up the year that way and I'll wrap up this journey called life.
Okay, great.
It is towards the end of the year, but we'd have to be very, very quick because she's on for about 10 minutes. No, it's only very short run.
Okay.
And I don't want to say why I think that she's agreed to a very short run, but it could be the fact she's 160. And who knows? I think it gets to that stage of life and you don't know how long you're here for.
Totally.
So if you've got anything on you...
December 4 to 13. How are you calling that a residency?
It's 9 days. It's 9 days. It's not a residency, is it?
It does say here, the mini residency.
It's not even a mini. It's a micro. It's a micro residency.
Like, we'd be calling Katy Perry's recent Australia shows a residency because she was here for a month.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that's very exciting for Dolly fans, but also, I don't love anyone's chances at getting tickets. These are going to sell out.
Of course.
In seconds.
Caesar's Palace. It would be extraordinary to see Dolly Parton at Caesar's Palace in Vegas.
Oh, unbelievable. I reckon she'll bring on Subcap, Sabrina Carpenter, for one of the shows.
Yeah.
I reckon Miley will make an appearance. Yeah. Who else has she been hanging out with?
If I had the sort of life that you and your housemate Chris has.
Yes.
Because, he recently flew to London to see Beyonce. And to me, that is just mind-blowing. If I had a different life, I would book a ticket.
Just to go.
Yeah. And then come home.
Or maybe we could try and whiz up a giveaway on this show. We do love a holiday giveaway.
Well, because I would go with somebody.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, I would be the chaperone.
Yes.
Find Dolly's biggest fan. Sarah, if you're listening, make this happen, please. I don't ask for much, but that would be unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Cardi B, also unbelievable. She is releasing a second album. Now, what the hell is going on? She has been in our ears for decades,
yes.
It feels like. But only now we're getting an album. And it's the second?
That's unbelievable.
She's only had one album?
So all of these singles, yes, because Invasion of Privacy, I'm looking here, Invasion of Privacy, April 2018. She's had so many singles since then. Like, she's had WAP, she's had Up, she's had all these songs, but they've just been random singles.
Well, she's just gone, just release it.
Yeah.
It's all right. I just don't have the time or the energy for an album.
But now she does.
Yeah, but the album is just all those songs that we've already had.
Well,
it's like a greatest hits without, I don't know, it's weird.
What's the album called?
It's called Am I the Drama?
Yes, you are,
And
Cardi.
the answer is yes.
The most recent single from it that I think is the lead single, it's called Outside.
I mean, I just love her.
Same.
I love her. She's so dirty. And I think the reason that she's releasing this album now, and I use that term very loosely, is because she has so many bills since the split with Offset.
Totally, the divorce is expensive.
I mean, she's paying $3,000 a week to a cousin.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.